Okay, so my pelvis has felt very stuck lately. I feel like I've had a lot of tension, chronic tension in my glutes. Also a lot of like tension in my like proximal hip flexor, rectus femoris, and bilateral like low back pain / SI joint pain and discomfort. So just a lot of things going on. And I developed this little morning routine while I was getting ready one day, and I love it. It actually made a huge difference like right then and there, and I want to share that with you. So if you feel like you can just stand and without moving your shoulders, just kind of like rotate your pelvis, just see how that feels. Like if it lights you up in your back, maybe this is something you want to try too, or if you feel that you're very restricted, and then you can like compare that to upper body movement. They do go hand in hand, so we're going to be doing a bunch of things where you have your pelvis fixed and you're rotating from the T-spine or the shoulders, and then a bunch of things where this is fixed and you're rotating from your pelvis and lumbar spine too, because sometimes we have one that moves on the other and sometimes it's the other way around, so we have to train them both. Okay, let's get started. So what I do first is I just rock like side to side just to get my hips warmed up. It's so crazy how when we're going about our daily lives, we just kind of like move forward, back, and I just feel like after a while we don't move our hips as much anymore. So I've been noticing that, and I've been trying to like move them more when I'm dancing with my daughter and stuff too. So I do about 10, 15 of these, just kind of feel everything out, no specific reps. It's really not that serious, just kind of do what feels right. And then what I do is I take one leg back and I go diagonally. So I go here, here. So kind of moving in a different plane now than I'm used to. I mean, nobody walks like this, right? So, and I do about 10 to 15 more of these. Just feeling it out. I was like 10. You mean you can be more narrow too if you want, but back, forward, this way. Other side, back, forward, forward. Make sure you get that transverse movement on it. So I was kind of going more forward. Make sure you're going diagonally. And if you feel like you're also not getting that much movement, you can use your hands to assist going forward or backwards. Most people are restricted going forwards though. A couple more. And then I go reach, step, reach. So this is really opening up that lateral chain, QL, lat. Some people feel IT band and TFL. I never do, but there's some people that feel it, so it must be true. Trying to keep that arm straight, leg straight. So if you're stretching your right side, right arm's up, right leg is back. Try to make a perfect C with your body. Last one. Like a little ballerina. Okay, other side. 1. 3, 4. This one's a lot stiffer on me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next thing I do is I just kind of groove my normal movement patterns. I've also noticed that recently I've been standing a lot more than normal. I stand a lot for my job, but I was even standing while I was doing like work for like lots more hours every single day and putting a lot more stress here. So I was kind of stuck in this position, which a lot of people are too. And so I wanted to work on just maintaining neutral, which is also not a fixed position. So neutral is a range. So like that's neutral, obviously like that's not neutral anymore. So just kind of find what's neutral, and we're gonna do like a slide down your legs RDL. Slight bend, just go as far as you feel that you can maintain that good form. Think about shifting the weight in the back of your heels. So toes don't need to come up in the air, but weight does need to shift back. Couple more, nice and slow. Also feel the hamstrings stretch. Woo. Too much shifting. 9, 10. Okay, now we're gonna do like a single leg version of that. So B stance, 1 foot behind, over, 1 foot over. Kind of just kickstand up, hands here. Same thing, hips are shifting back. Try not to shift like side to side or rotate yet. If you're really unbalanced or you feel like you're doing this weird, you can always have a target and just make sure you're tapping that target each time. I have mirror closet doors, so I can do this on my mirrors if I need to. Or sometimes if I feel like I'm shifting too much to the side, I'll put my shoulder right on the door so that I can't shift anymore. Really feel it in that hip that you're standing on. 9, 1 more, 10. Okay, stay on that same side. We're gonna do some stuff on this side first. So we're gonna take a step around. We're gonna start rotating. So you're gonna be rotating a step away. So this is going to be internal rotation of the front leg, the standing leg. No, sorry, external, internal, external, internal, and have your arms go with your body. And then obviously your body's going with your leg. We're gonna break it up in a second, but right now we're gonna just start moving and grooving as one. So, should be getting some good thoracic rotation. Good, all right. Now what we're gonna do, balance, and you're gonna do the same thing. So this is where you might need your wall, right? So here, cross, cross, this one's definitely more hip than thoracic spine. 4, 5, keep your big toe down. Woo, it's okay to get unbalanced. This is something that we don't normally do. Two more. Okay, now you're gonna stay in that position. So, let me move this. So you're gonna stay in this like out position with your leg, and then what we're gonna do is your arms are gonna move separately. So leg is out here, you're open, right? And you're gonna go back. So this is open, and then you're gonna go across towards the other direction. Here. If you need to put your foot on something, feel free to, or just like prop it on the wall. This is really getting those hips to open up. So this would be another way you can put it on the wall. And then get some good glute work. This is basically what a Captain Morgan is. 7, 8, 9, burn baby, burn. 10, all right. Woo! Okay, other side. So start with our kickstand, however you want to do it, butt on the wall or just out here in the open. I'm usually brushing my teeth when I'm doing some of this stuff, so I only have one hand on my leg, the other one is like, brush it, brush it, brush it. Really feel that hip gliding backwards, coming up, keeping your back flat or neutral. 7, I'm not counting, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're going to step through. 1, that is my ankle, which happens all the time. That's my post Achilles ankle. It's very stiff. 2, 3, 4. That's all the things that we want to have happen. 5, 6. Your tibia, that's like tibial rotation, influences gait, it influences like hip, it influences knee. It's crazy, right? 9, 10. All right, now what you're gonna do is here. So you can have your wall if you need it. 1, 2, let me go this way. 3, 4. Keep your big toe down. 6, 7. Try to move your shoulders with your body or your leg. 8, 9. Last one. 10. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep that leg out and we're gonna separate now, just trunk rotation. Here. Did I do the wrong side? I don't know. Anyways, hopefully you're doing it straight at home. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's so hard, 9, 10. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna be in a hinge position, kind of combine it all together. So you're gonna be like a golf swing. So let's do that. First leg first. Can't even remember which one was first now. I think it's this one. All right, now you're gonna go rotate, rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that was good. 8, 9, 10. All right, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna stay in the rotation and then you're going to try to rotate from your hips afterwards. So you're here and you're gonna try to open, lead with your leg and keep your arm to the side, okay? So it's gonna hopefully force you into more inner rotation. So here, you can have this leg down if you want to. And it's really hard to do. It's like learn how to dissociate. So keep that arm all the way across your body. I really do this stuff when I'm playing with my daughter. And she thinks it's so fun to watch mom do some random stuff. 8, 9, start them young. 10, okay. So that's really hard for me. So I was having a hard time keeping my knee out as I was rotating. I wanted to cross midline, but having my arms the other direction, it was a really good cue for me to keep the knee outward. This other side may not go as well, so let's see. So we're here, we're gonna start with our rotation. Hinge forward, arms start on the leg, arm straight, both hips in, Shoulders are moving. 3, 4, 5. Big toe stays down. 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Overcorrected. 9, 10. Okay, now I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna try to get myself to rotate. So I just don't want the arms to go cross midline. So try to open up as much as you can from the hip, but do not cross midline with the arms. Guess I should have said that before. Here. There we go. 2. This is actually really good for golfers. Teaches that, like, be patient. Oh, there we go. That was the pop I was looking for. 5, 6. Okay, I'm getting it now. 7. So see how I'm rotating now from this leg? But my arms are still right here. 8. I got it. See how it just takes a little bit? And that's okay. Perfectly normal. Especially if you haven't been doing stuff like that for a while. Last thing I do is just tie it all together with some thoracic extension. So here, hands on the wall, about shoulder height. Walk those legs back. Drop it down. Push in the wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and then the very, very, very last thing that I do is a little bit more balance when I'm like brushing my hair and stuff. Standing on one leg, I'm trying to think about rotating towards the leg that's in front, getting a little bit of like T-spine rotation, but not crossing midline with either the leg or the arm. So it will look like this. So I'm at 90 degrees here. Slight bend in the knee. This arm down, this arm punching forward, and this knee lifting up. It's like this. But this doesn't cross over, and this doesn't cross over. And then I stay in this pretty much as long as I can tolerate. So whatever that fatigue factor is, I have that soft bend in my knee. This is important too for me because I left a little bit of dorsiflexion on that left side, which I'm standing on. So this is like loaded mobility work in that position, and now I'm more upright when everything else is more like hinged over. Oh, dropping my leg. Okay. Oh. So this works on pelvic rotation in this capacity. So we did like pretty much all the things, all the directions so far. Up, down, side, side, all of it. All right, other side. Slight bend, chest up, spine neutral, leg goes up, arm goes out, big toe stays down. Breathe through it as you keep breathing. You might be able to go a little bit further. And once again, I'm usually like doing something. Don't forget to reach. Okay. Anyways, that's it. That's the routine. It like takes usually, I don't know, like 15 minutes to do. And that's just because I'm just kind of messing around, not counting. I'm not like being like specific with it. I just want to do some things where my hips are fixed and I'm rotating my shoulders. Some things that my shoulders are fixed, I can't compensate, I rotate my hips. And then some things that both move together from like a hinge and a standing position, some stuff on one leg, just to make sure I'm moving in all the different directions. And then sometimes I also add this at the end, so like one of these again, but I crunch. Because my dog likes it. She thinks it's funny. She thinks I'm doing karate. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, I get all cracky. 3, so those gymnast hips. 4, but my body craves both movement, mobility, and stability, which is why if I don't do this stuff all the time, if I just only move in one plane, it's gonna keep craving it and I'm never gonna be getting into it, to my body, so some things are gonna keep appearing. Last one. Whoa, yeah. That's it. Have a great day.